Hi everyone, happy Sunday and happy Independence Weekend. My name is Julie and we're going to change up Sundays into a strength and stretch class. And we're going to do this low and no impact, but that doesn't mean you're not going to get a great workout. So things that you can use for this class are a chair, and I like to put my chair on a mat so that it doesn't slide anywhere. It's a pretty sturdy chair. Sometimes if we're coming to the back of the chair, I like to push it up against a wall or a sturdy piece of furniture so it's not going anywhere. It's best to use a chair that doesn't have arms, but I understand that we always can't have perfect things at home. So whatever you have to use is fine. You can also use a bench. You can also use a wall for some of these moves for balance, just so that you have that ability to grab something sturdy and stable to help you with your balance. There's also an option to grab some light plates, hand weights, soup cans, canned beans, anything like that. Just make sure that they're equal size so that when we work our arms, we're not all lopsided. So we're going to get started. Sitting in your chair. If you're not using a chair for tonight's workout, simply just start by marching in place, because we're going to start with our chair march in place. So we come to the center of our chair so our bum is nice and centered, and we're just going to start by lifting one leg and then the other. So a simple march, and you can stay there facing me. I'm just going to turn to the side. So you see how the march works. We're just lifting up the knee just a little bit. And if you pull your belly in, you can feel it starting to work your lower abdominal muscles. And then it's really important that we stay nice and nice and seated with a nice long spine and good posture. Can we go a little faster? March, march, march. Keep going. I'm going to turn to face you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's warm up the upper body. So sit comfortably on your seat. We're going to take the arms up, palms face the ceiling. Connect the palms, turn them out, and bring the arms down. We're going to do that again. Big breath in to reach really tall, and breath out. Now let's try that again. This time I want you to try to squeeze your arms together. Squeeze, and then press the floor away, almost as if you're trying to lift your body up. Lift high, overhead, stretch, palms connect, and down. One more time. Can you really squeeze the muscles of your chest together? Tap the fingers. Take it nice and wide and down. Beautiful. Left arm out. Mini circles in one direction. Now try to keep your body still. Get a little bigger and bigger. Keeping the arm nice and straight. And as we get bigger, we move slower, wider. Breathe on top. And other way. Start big and wide. Smaller circles. Lots of control. Get tinier and tinier until. Let's try the other side. So sit up nice and tall, right arm out. Start with those small circles. Brace your core, pull your belly in. Yeah. Get a little bit bigger. And bigger. And bigger. Oh, beach ball size. Brakes on. Other direction. Nice and big circles, keeping the arms straight and your muscles tense as we get smaller and smaller. All the way down. Whoop. Both arms up, stretch nice and long. Watch this. Hands come down, shoulders up. Shoulders down, arms wide. Let's go again. To the side, up. Press down, open. In, up. Down and open. So add a little squeeze right there. Release and lift. Down, squeeze. Relax. Lift. Down, squeeze. Relax. Lift one more time. Squeeze. Relax. Lift. Hold here. Now just turn to the right. Keep your arms nice and wide. Can you look over your shoulder? Let's go the other side. Just turn, look over that back shoulder, and then come center. Let's do that one more time slow. Turn, twist, reach. And one more time to the other side. And now a little bit faster. So we're just going to turn, hit, turn, hit. There we go. Just kind of loosening up the spine. We want to stay nice and tall. Now let's try something different. Connect your hands in the center. Open to the left. Hands to the center. Open to the right. Center left. Center right. A few more. Maybe you're starting to notice your heart rate going up a little bit. Getting a little warm. Three, two, and one. Beautiful. Let's go back to warming up the legs. So we're just going to start with a simple heel lift. So you can be seated, you can be standing with some support. We're just going to lift the heels up and down. So for me to get my heels off the floor, I have to come forward in my chair. Heels come up and down. Squeeze and release. Now you can do it from the chair. You can do it from the back of your chair with a little bit of support. Or if you do this regularly and you want to try without the support, that's fine too. Just be close enough to something that if you need to grab on, it's right there to support you. Can you get even taller, please? Let's try that. Let's try a little hold at the top. Up and hold, and come on down. Up and hold, and come on down. Now the trick is to lower your body really gently. So pretend there's eggs underneath your heels and you don't want to crack them. Up, up, and down. Let's do two more. Last time, beautiful. Now we're going to lift the toes. This is going to help with stability in our ankles. So it's not very high. Toes lift and lower. Lift and lower. Now again, you can do this from the back of your chair. You can do this with nothing. Or you can be doing this from your chair. I actually find that this one, I feel I might get a better squeeze when I'm sitting in the chair, because then all the force is right in your feet. And you can't really rock back when you're here. And we're still sitting up nice and tall, lifting the ankles. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Wonderful. We're going to do one more warm-up exercise to get our heart rates up, and then we're going to use our nice high heart rate and our warm muscles to get a great workout. So we're going to start with some toe taps. Right leg is going to tap front and back. Left leg, front and back. Right, front, back, front, back. Now you can hold this pattern of just tapping back and forth, but we're going to add on. Now watch this. The right leg is going to tap front, side, and in. Left leg, front, side, and in. Front, side, in. And if you can, try to keep your chest and your hips facing the front. So you're just opening as much as your hip will allow. It might not be very much right now, but we'll stretch. Front, side, in. Let's do a couple more. Front, side, in. 2 to go. Hold here. Take both legs out. Hands come up. And then we're going to bring the feet together and the hands on the left. And bring hands up and legs up. And up. And up and back. What does this remind you of? This is called a chair jack. So we're doing jumping jacks in our chair without jumping at all. But I bet you can feel your legs start to get really warm. So let's do this for another 10 seconds, maybe 15, we'll see. And you just go as slow or as fast as feels good. Just make sure your whole bum is on the chair so that you're not slipping off. Here we go. I said 10 seconds before, now 10 seconds for real. You know when we say 10 seconds, we never really mean 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. You're all warmed up and then some. We're going to start exercises with our lower body today. So lower body, basically from the hips down. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to practice, they call it sneaky buns. They actually call it sneaky buns. So you want to have your whole bum on the chair and wherever you can be so that your feet are pretty much flat on the floor. Squeeze your bum so that your body actually lifts off your chair and then relax. So you can have your hands on either side of your hips for some balance and you just squeeze and lower. Squeeze and lower. Keep going. My computer, remind me later. There we go. So we're using the muscles in our bum to actually kind of lift us up off the seat and back down. Squeeze and release. So now that you got the feeling for the squeeze, let's squeeze and hold. Ready? Squeeze, hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Let's do it again. Squeeze, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Squeeze, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, let's do it again. Do you feel the back of your legs? Keep squeezing. Feel your hamstrings, the back of your thighs starting to work. Release. 2 to go. Squeeze, hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. One more time. Squeeze, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax the bum. Sit back in your chair. Now we're going to work the front of the legs, the quads. So our feet are flexed. We're going to extend one leg. Down, then the other. So you want to contract the muscle in your upper thighs, your quadriceps up here, as you lift the leg. And sometimes flexing the foot can help you contract. Might feel a little squeeze and stretch in the back of the legs. Let's keep going. Squeeze, squeeze. Now, if this is feeling good, you can keep going with alternating. You want to challenge, try both at the same time. Up and gentle tap. Up. Now we can always make an exercise work even better for us. I'm going to turn, you keep going. By sitting up nice and tall and controlling the up and the down. So there's a big difference between this and this. This doesn't do too much, although it's kind of fun. This is going to give us the most time under tension. That's how our muscles learn to get stronger, longer. Let's do some more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Big squeeze and release. We'll come back to the legs soon. We're going to focus on the upper body now. So sit nice and comfy in your chair. Our arms are going to come up overhead, palms face away from you, feet flat on the floor. Hands right above your shoulders, then relax your shoulders down. Now take your arms out to 90 degrees. Hold. Palms face down, elbows are still 90 degrees. Hold. Back up. Hold. And back overhead. Again, pull it down Elbows stay at 90 degrees, then your hands, palms face the floor, back up, and all the way up. Let's go a little bit faster. So we're going to go down, palms down, in, and up. Do it again. It's 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Any way you count it. Down, tap. This is me whenever I get into the water. It's like, ooh, it's cold. Touch. Big open, tap, in, and up. So it just goes to show you we don't need big weight, big strong muscles. You just need to use tension in your body and enough repetitions to get your muscles feeling tired, feeling a little warm. Let's do 3 more. 3. That's 2. That's 1. Hold the arms up overhead. Palms face out. Press down. Press down, press down, press down. Lift up, 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 up. Let's do it again. Press down. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Lift up and squeeze the big ball over your head. Press down and lift high. 2 to go. Press down. You can exhale on your way down and breathe in on your way up. How about the last time? Press, see if you can lift your body off the chair. And rise. Beautiful. Arms come down. Give them a little shake, a little wiggle. We're going to give the upper body, ooh, bug just flew in my eye. And I'm indoors. We're going to give the upper body a bit of a break, and we're going to work on the lower body. And when we switch the body upper lower, we give ourselves a nice little cardiac workout too. So you're more than welcome to leave your chair as is, but this is the part where you want it to be really, really sturdy. So if you're not on a mat or if your chair is on wheels, wedge it somewhere like up against a couch or in the corner of the wall where it's not going to move. If you don't have a chair that's safe to sit up and down without it moving, then you can absolutely do this on a couch or a coffee table or something that's sturdy, or you can do it just standing. So we're just going to do some squats. So we're going to start with our heels under our hips, right in front of our chair. Make sure the back of your knees can touch your chair. We're going to cross the arms over our chest like so. And we're just going to sit back until our bum touches the chair and stand right up again. Let's do that again. Sit down. As soon as your bum hits the chair, you stand back up. Down, bum tap, up. Now what we want to do is we want to keep our chest nice and high, so we're not curling down when we squat. We're looking straight ahead. Tap and up. And on your way up, dig your heels in and squeeze your bum. Squeeze your bum. Yeah. If you squeeze your bum on the way up, you're toning the back of your legs. Let's do some more. 2 and 1. Gentle sit. Have a seat. Take your legs out. We're going to do the same thing, but we're going to alternate legs. So if you're off balance or alternating legs is just not where you are in your fitness journey, then feel free to repeat the same squats we just did on both legs. Otherwise, we're going to cross arms over our chest, sit in our chair, and we're going to try to come up just on one leg. So you can keep the other leg down for balance, but all the weight is in one leg. Tap, bump, lift up. Tap, bump, lift up. So it's a one-legged squat or a pistol squat. Let's do 5 more on this side. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sit on down. Now we get to relax that leg that was doing all the work, and we're putting all the weight in our other leg. Cross the hands and stand on up. Make sure you have your balance. Nice and slow. Tap and lift. Tap and lift. The chest stays up. The belly is in embrace. And if you start losing balance or slamming into your seat too hard, like this, then you go back to 2 legs. We got 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Give the legs a little shake. One more round with our squats, and this time if you want, you can put your hands forward. It's just a little bit of a different feeling. Come on up. Now we're back to doing both legs at the same time. 2, 3, or alternate one leg, 2 legs. So you can just come off the chair with all the weight in one of your legs. And depending on how advanced you want to get, as you get stronger, you can even lift the non-working leg off the floor. But hey, you can also just be here. What a great workout for your legs. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we did it. Wonderful. We're going to go back to the arms. I'm just turning my chair back and forth so that you can see. We're going to go back to the arms. So here's where you can have a light set of weights or plates, but you certainly don't have to. You can do these exercises without the weights. You can also do these exercises from a standing position. Let's work on our biceps first of all. So we're going to do some bicep curls. So our palms are facing our thighs. We're going to bring the plates up towards our shoulders, turning the arms in, and right back down to our sides. So up, a little twist, and down. Up, little twist, and down. So these are our bicep curls, where we twist the palms in to face the shoulders, and all the way back down. Now it's important to kind of relax and lengthen your arms at the bottom, nice and long. Couple more. That's 3, 2, and 1. So relax the arms for a minute. We're going to do the same move, but we're going to alternate. So sit nice and comfortable and anchored in your chair, and let's start with the right arm. So right, left, right, and left. So now you can go at your own pace. Just know that if you go too fast, you're using momentum and not necessarily muscle strength. So if you're going like this, that's more swinging. That's for the playground. Let's do a few more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Put your weights down, take the arms nice and wide, thumbs go down, and we give a little stretch. Beautiful. We're going to work our triceps. So you're more than welcome to use one of these. I like to double them up sometimes because the triceps is a little bit of a bigger muscle group and we're going to do both arms at the same time. So sit up nice and tall. If your back bothers you, you can always cross your ankles. Plates go above your head or weights go above your head and then just drop your shoulders down. Yeah, we're just going to do a tricep extension. So we bring the plates back down, gently tap the back of the neck and back up. Down and up. Down and up. Now we're sitting up nice and tall, long neck. The tendency is to want to shrug your shoulders. Relax the shoulders down. Let the triceps do all the work. Now I don't know why, but my elbows click every time I do this. Every time. Doesn't hurt. Just makes a weird sound. Doctor says it's fine, so I'm going to keep going. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Now we're going to do some rows for our back. So we did the front of the arms, we did a work on the back of the arms, we'll come back to those as well. But we're going to do some work on our back and also our biceps and triceps. So we're going to start with some rows. So hands out in front with or without your weight. Place, or palms face each other. We're going to pull the elbows in right to the rib cage and push right back out. Squeeze in, press out. Squeeze in, press out. Now if you want, you can absolutely drop the weights and do this just with your hands, but you want to squeeze the muscles in your back. Squeeze. That's what we're after. We're after that back squeeze. So the plates are going to put a little bit more demand on the muscles in our arms. But the back squeeze is all about what we're doing to our body, making those muscles work for us. Squeeze. Three, 2, and 1. Excellent. Let's do a little back stretch since we just worked the back pretty hard. So hands to the thighs. And just round your neck and your upper back. Pull your belly in. And just curl over a little bit. Lift your head. Lift your neck. You can press gently into your legs. And we're going to go one more time. Round the back. And stretch it out. Excellent. Let's work some core strength. So what you're going to need is your body and your chair. And that's about it. You can certainly do crunches or cross crawls on the floor. But if you're in your chair today, that's what we're going to do. So let's start by crossing our arms over our chest. And we're going to lift one leg straight as we turn towards it. And then go the other side. So lift and turn. Reset. Lift and turn. Reset. So just make sure that your upper body is nice and tall. And a little leg workout too. Let's do a few more. 2, and 1. Little shake. Let's use our legs to work our lower core. We're going to take our fingertips to our temples this time and our elbows stay nice and wide. And we're going to lift one leg and try to bring your elbow towards your knee. Come back up and try the other side. So a little cross crawl, which to me, these feel even better ones we do on the floor. So crunch and squeeze. Crunch and squeeze. See if you can lift your knee up a little higher. Squeeze. Squeeze. Working the obliques, the sides of our core. Five, four, three, two, one. One more. And one. We have to be even. We have to be even. We're going to continue to work on our core. I'm going to turn the chair so you can see. So if you have a nice sturdy chair like me, you can probably sit in the center of it. Now from here, you can grab on the sides of your chair. So option one is to just lift your legs and bring them down to the floor. Lift and lower. You can stay straight up, or you can lean back into your chair a little bit, which makes it a little bit, I think, easier on the back. Pull the legs up. Now, if pulling both legs up at the same time is hurting your back, or it's just too intense of a challenge, simply pull up one leg and then the other. And you can feel how it's still working your core muscles, deep in your belly. And then maybe after a few of these, you can try one with both legs. And then maybe every other leg. Every other, I like that. I meant alternating, but you know what I meant. All right, final challenge is to C-crunch up and back. So we're coming forward. Yeah, it's a big challenge. Holy moly. Squeeze. Squeeze, and the further away from your chair your feet go, the more of a core challenge it can be. 4, 3, 2, last one. Oh, my belly's burning. That's fantastic. All right. We're going to do a little bit more work, and then we're going to come into our yoga poses and stretch. Let's come back to our triceps, the back of the arms. So I'm going to turn on my chair. This is why I love the chairs with no arms on them. I'm going to lean over our thighs and use that hand for some support, bringing the elbow up so it's in line with your shoulder, and we're just going to kick back from the hip and back. And keep the upper arm parallel to the floor. We got a few more. One more, nice and big. Hold at the top. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. And release. Let's do the other side. So I just turn around so you can see me. You don't have to turn around, but we'll start on this side. Bring the elbow up so that it's in line with the shoulder. Tip a little bit, but your back is still nice and straight. Start at your hip and just get back and then back to the head. Hold your core nice and still. See if you can stop right at that hip. If we come too far forward, then you're kind of relaxing. This is a break. This is work. This is work. This is a break. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Wonderful. Let's give those arms a shake. Give that body a break. We're going to come into some yoga poses using the chair. So you can use the seat of the chair to make it a little bit deeper, or you can use the back of the chair to make it less intense of a pose. So we can start with the back of the chair. Hands come out, shoulder width apart. Palms face down. And you're just going to want to bring your heels under your hips far enough away so that when you bend, your body makes 90 degrees. So whatever that's going to be for you, I'm going to move my chair a little bit more. This is a chair forward fold. So you can have a little bend in your knees if it feels good, or you can try to straighten them out. Arms are nice and long. We're just trying to make that nice 90-degree angle in our hips. Now try this. Bend your front knee and then the back knee. Switch again. Front knee and back knee. One more time. Front and back. And then come back to both legs being as straight as possible. And flat back extend. Beautiful. Come on up. Hold the chair. See if you can grab the foot with the same hand and bring your knees together for a little quad stretch. Now, whatever foot you have in your hands, let it go and step it back about 3 feet, give or take, and then come down again on the back of your chair. So we have a pyramid pose, and this is looking to stretch the backs of your legs, your hips. And when you're ready, step together. Come on up, nice and tall. See if you can grab the other foot. Give a little quad stretch. Step back 3 feet. Straighten both legs as much as you comfortably can. It doesn't have to be perfectly straight. And then bring the chest back down so we have a pyramid pose on the other side. Come on up, feet come together. Going to come back to our chair. In a seated position. Bringing the knees together. Just take the left arm, cross it over the right thigh. And your right arm's going to reach back. And then you can just kind of look over that back arm. And let that go, and we'll switch to the other side. Big twist. Come to the front. We're going to take our legs out, just as wide as you can comfortably hold them. We're going to sit up nice and tall. Bring the right arm to the right thigh, and just C-shape our body over. If you can even look under that top arm and try to roll your shoulder back. If it feels good, you can come up on your toes. And let's try the other side. So left arm down on the left thigh, right arm up and over. Big inhale to open, chest towards the sky. Up or straight ahead or down, whatever feels best on your neck. Beautiful. Come on up. Take your hands to the inside of your thighs. Sit up nice and tall. And just gently apply pressure so that you're pressing your thighs back ever so gently. Beautiful. Bring your feet in. Let's take the right leg in if you can. You can cross it over the ankle, or you can cross it over the top of your thigh. We're going to take a stretch up. If you can, cross your wrists and reach your upper body up. So press your palms together, feel it lift and spread your shoulders. Beautiful. Now remember which position your hands are in. Relax and let's try the other side. Crossing at the ankle or the thigh. Nope, other way. There we go. And cross your hands the other way. See if you can connect your palms. Press fingertips towards the ceiling. And relax down. Uncross. Sit back in your chair. Let's work on our back again. So hands to thighs. And then round your back. Tuck your chin in. See if you can pull your belly in. Round. Inhale, lift. Press the shoulders down. Try again. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. And one more time. Wonderful. Let's take our feet out. So keep your bum on the edge of your feet, but still so that you're comfortable and anchored down. And bring your feet wide as you can. You can have a little bend in your knees. I'm going to back up because you can't really see me. So as wide as you can, with the legs as straight as you can, but just make sure you're still secure on the seat. You don't want to be falling off the seat. And then we're just going to reach down towards one leg, keeping the other arm up. So if you can just see if you can slide a little lower. Take both hands to your shins or your thighs, wherever it feels good. Nice long back. You can stretch a little more maybe. And then take the opposite hand to the chin. Ready? Hands to legs. Walk on up. And you're more than welcome. Stay seated or to stand. We're going to breathe in really big. Breathe out. Press the hand down. Then connect the palms. Exhale. Press your palms down towards the floor. And one more time. Big inhale in. Look up. And exhale, press the floor away, relax your shoulders, relax your spine, relax your body, and thank you so much. That is your Sunday night strength and stretch, and I will see you soon.